Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Ultros, where we're starting to accumulate a decent little roster of moves here. And I'm supposed to be heading kind of generally that way. Do I have a plan about this? Let's go up and we'll, figure it out from there? Yeah, that seems right. Okay. So we have a wall jump. We have not exactly a double jump, but more jump now at least. That kind of works sometimes. I mean, it works. It's never the thing I'm expecting. There we go. Okay, so now we're up here. I'm getting it. I'm getting used to it. Is the point. So we need to go up and left and up and right. The game definitely has a unique feel. The movement, I mean. Wait, sorry, that's bloody pulp, but I should still pick it up. Also, I should probably, fight those creatures correctly. Is this in the foreground? No, okay, that's not a real thing. Ow. I wonder if... Oh, geez. Okay, it's got a back-turned attack. I wonder if doing the retaliation moves multiple times on these things is a, costs you the good kill. I guess it must not, because that's a real piece of meat there. A battered skeleton tentacle. Those things are tough as hell. Mucus can still be harvested from this severely battered tentacle. It has lost some of its potency due to the sloppy execution of the beast. So, okay, we got a bad part. I don't know if it's the worst part, but... Oh, hey. Okay. Moomins we still need. Moomins we will always need, I suspect. Well, not always, but you know what I mean. There's certainly lots of places to plant. Alright, I think this is the... Yeah, just cross and stay high. What is going on in this place? I think the most disconcerting part, like the most unfamiliar part of the unfamiliar stuff around us, is that I have no idea if this is how it's supposed to look. Ah, right. We hadn't gone up here earlier because it turns out it's quite difficult to get up there. Well, we can explore from below, I suppose. It doesn't look like... No, it doesn't look like there's any platform that's any higher than the one I'm on. Although it does sort of look like there's a little lip here, isn't there? Yeah, that's totally breakable. Up there. I wonder, I might need a projectile or something. I can't get up high enough to wall jump. Can I wall jump off of this? Yeah, but due to the shape, it's not really... Alright, we'll have to come back for it. So, okay. What else is going on off of this room? I probably shouldn't just shred the library. But even more places to put books. Or, to put plants, rather. Alright, that's helpful. Qualia? Provided that that's, supposed to be read like English. We found Qualia's bed. Alright. So where are we at? We have quite a lot of food at this point. Quick follow-up by pressing R right after landing an attack. This tiny creatures thing is still, is certainly curious. Just a raw attack power increase is certainly cool, too. Can I make this happen? Yeah, we have... Yeah, totally, right? Like, we have these two, and then... Actually, never mind. We're never going to get anywhere near that blue threshold. I mean, not never, but not with the stuff we have on us. This is such a strange one. I feel like it's important to have it unlocked just so that, you know, when it becomes active, we'll figure out what it means. And then it looks like blue is going to bottleneck us out of a lot of other stuff. For the moment. Alright. That's fine. We can just hold on to the food. Some very dramatic remodeling on this tea set. What? Okay, that's an axe, is it? The extractor. The Tenebra Caligarum is a tool used by the Berian Shamasal in their cleaning ritual. It has popularly become known as an extractor. Although not intended, its more nimble users can use it to double jump. Oh, well, that seems really important. Hello? Who's in there? You there, Sojourner. How did you get... Oh, impossible. From the imprint of Noose, through the shadows, the Tenebra Caligarum binds. To those chosen. But they trusted me with the calling. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to have taken your spot or anything. I am Qualia, called of the Shamasal, Chalice of Beria. I am the Chalice. I need to go. Okay, well, yeah, go have a lay down. Your bedroom's right nearby. And it kind of seems like you could use it. Okay, so now we have a proper double jump, which obviously is going to make it much easier to get out the top of that one room. Oh, interesting. What is all of this darkness goop here? How could it bind to her? Is she here to replace me? Pull yourself together, Qualia. Breathe. Breathe. Okay, yeah, your insecurity is having some real effects on local space-time. Why are you following me? Stay away! It's probably a good idea, but I have a very limited set of verbs here, so... Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, hitting it on the back part seems to be the way to go. Maybe, sometimes. Ow. If I can get up there. I gotta be a little bit more cautious about my health. I mean, I do have a ton of food. If I take, you know, okay, don't get stomped. Don't let stuff fall on you. One thing that is a little bit of a bummer about the art style here and the beauty of it, very much failure there. I'm just gonna go ahead and wait. Is that button the button for eat food? The thing that appears next to the Cackleman up there. I don't know. I thought that was supposed to be a C maybe or an E. Neither one of them is working, so I'm going to the menu for to eat. Okay, takes some animation time. But yeah, one thing that's a little bit of a bummer here is that it's actually kind of hard to tell like exactly where the hitboxes start and stop on things. It's not quite as clean as you might like. Oh, I see. If you get hit while eating, it drops the rest of the food. You can go pick it up again later. That's cool. Okay. Well, I did jump directly into that. I shouldn't have gone for that. That was silly. You know what? I should have eaten during that little, It's alright. We'll be okay. Man. I really do like this, the food system here. The way you can pay permanent advancement to heal up during fights. The incentive to do a good job and not need healing is very significant. Okay, I didn't realize I could just stand on the boss's back like that. That's actually extremely helpful. Have to get up here. Okay. You cannot just roll through stuff necessarily. That's fine. Shoot. That was really ugly. By the time the thing was falling, it was already too late for me to get out of there. So yeah, just a really, really unclean takedown there. But a takedown nonetheless. So where the hell did Qualia go? Wait, where am I? Okay, that was the bottom. So, I mean, there is a top right door there. I don't know, it seemed like I still need more verticality to reach it. Doesn't seem like there's any reason to go left here. Weird. I wonder if there's, well, that feels like destruction for the sake of destruction. I maybe shouldn't have done that. I wonder if there's fall damage from far enough up and this water is here to like cushion your fall from above it, or Qualia is on these doors. It does seem like she's pretty important. Hi. Okay, the results of that seem pretty negative. I feel like the lesson here is maybe that there are ways to deal with spaceship components that are not just striking them with a weapon. Extractor. Returner modification. Notification? Extractors come equipped to hold difficult emotions for safe disposal. They can also run multiple utility programs. This one, however, appears encrypted. Oh, that's a fascinating... it didn't even occur to me to ask, hey, what does it extract? But that's a fascinating answer to that. Okay. So that space that we were just inside of is semi... Okay, whatever. The incubator. You myopic fool! The cathodic transference has been disrupted, meaning that the birthing has begun. Okay, no time to waste. Is that bad? Did I start? Okay, I seem to have started a birthing process that is probably going to be beyond our ability to even comprehend, just based on what's been going on so far. So we saw identical sort of dark goopy walls over here. Worth remembering for later. What is this? Herein lies a something. Yeah, what would that last word be? Because if that's E, it looks like TRA something E. I don't know. Well, probably a good idea to just take a little break here. So, okay, we spent a fair amount of advancement fuel there, and we haven't really gained that much. It is probably not worth going to our cortex again just yet. Awaiting connection. Huh. Okay. Did we get just drawn up inside of that? You dare enter the humidicrib? The insolence! Stand back, Sojourner. Finally, the metamorphosis has commenced. My part in the ushering, my destiny, forthwith. Okay, so there are 6 more of those guys. The cycle begins anew. Let our quiet mycelium lament the unrest, and return to what once was. I guess? Okay, so if the cycle is beginning anew... Yep, okay. We wake up and we are here. But everything we mapped is still... do we have... Okay, we have some abilities purchased, but not, critically not everything. Not all the stuff that we had unlocked. And inventory-wise, we've been reset. Yeah, interesting. And we don't have our extractor anymore either. Ultros, you... Sleeping. That first word's got to be sleeping, the word on the left there. So that's a P. Sleeping, Ultros. Is that UN? Yeah, maybe it's an N. Huh. I feel like I can almost make sense of it. We are definitely able to make it further across here than we were before. Oh, but I can't attack. I can do this. With 1,000 eyes I see. With 1,000 bubbles I shape the dream foam to remember everything. My tendrils shiver for this terma. Abraxas, guide my hands to unearth what lies beneath this sarcophagus's delusive surface, this wayward container of Berian origin. Hopefully the pilgrims and whatever roamers that might reside here are receptive, or at least keep to their own. Yeah, let's hope so. Okay, this room is not a planting spot. Right, okay. So 6 remain, and one of them was spoiled before we got here. Or is me, potentially? Where did we get our attack ability? Ah, right here, where we get the sword. Right. Whoa, that was something. Are you okay? Hard to say with that visor. Is the continuum fixed? I don't know. I'm not sure how it's supposed to feel. Yeah, no, that's a great question. I think no. Things seem pretty fucked, actually. Wait, that body. I remember. So she kept her promise. Of course. Like a true huntress. Well, I guess I won't be leaving after all. But you still can. Yes, something must have changed. Alright, we need to explore this further. You have to go back to that demon. To the moth thing? I don't know for sure. This is weird. Like, as far as resets go, I was kind of expecting, I had to admit, that there was going to be some kind of weirdness because the store page suggests that there are, like, not like real roguelike elements, but, you know, I'm not totally blown away by some of what's happening here. I pressed left instead of attacking. Not advisable in that situation. Okay, this says Sleeping Ultros. That's that same sign. Oh, I did the thing again. It's so easy to roll early. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I was expecting to maintain a little bit more. Yeah, okay. So what is my most primary concern? A double kick with juggling potential. Oh, wait, these are still locked. We don't have anything unlocked. What am I talking about? Okay, so that stuff is what's important. So let's access it the way we can access it. I don't think this is quite going to get me there. No. But it will let me have my combo and my sneaking ability, and hopefully we can just jump a bunch of enemies that way and never have to worry about reprisals. Ah, terrible. Okay, that I feel a lot better about. That's how those need to go. I was really expecting the roll from the air attack to last a little longer. That's fine. I don't need HP. So one thing that is obviously enabled by the way that this cycle thing is turning out to work is that we can plant our plants in different spots from life to life, but I don't know how valuable that actually is. May as well just refill my health as we pass. Yeah, right now everything's sort of up in the air. Look at me not going early. Hooray. I can be taught. It takes a while, but I can ultimately be taught. But see, it remembers this. Oh, interesting. Plants that were planted a day ago can generate an actual, like, proper platform. Things that were planted last cycle, rather. What are you? Mnemonic mycelium. While you sleep, the mycelium can attach itself to a cortex memory and allow it to persist over loops. During the regenerative phase, the mnemonic mycelium creates an appendix to the main guiding tunnel leading to the damaged axons. Coated with a mnemonic foam originating from an irregularity in the myelin protein, the appendix releases a cloud of nanoparticles that penetrates the hippocampus, which obviously is exactly what you want nanoparticles to be doing. Through the veil of perception, currents run blind. Well, that's very interesting, and I can definitely think of a couple of things that I would like to see persist. So do I just apply it here, or... in order to get to two-step jump, we're going to have to either pass through dropkick or the other thing. Do we have something that brings blue? We do. Alright. I don't want to lock that memory. This one I think is a little bit more interesting for that. Okay, so one thing I was curious about was whether I was going to have to like maintain a viable path. Whether you'd have to lock something that was connected to the central node first and then have the ability to lock other stuff that wasn't. But no, apparently it doesn't work like that. Alright, we are blue locked out of wall jump. We don't need to stress too much about this stuff. Hit enemy projectiles to knock them out of your way is maybe... Yeah, I want to say this is pretty high priority, but like, the fact is... everything uses so much blue. Yeah, we can just get that for free. Why not? Huh. Well, here we are in Gardener's Garden. This tree has really blossomed. The multicolored moussaka is a cluster-growing pepo fruit. Rich in folate and potassium, it's a distant relative to the more pomologically prominent bamnana fruit. Curled up in the soft-hued hype. It's got a strong marketing campaign. Ah, be greeted, my friend. So happy your trail led to my garden. Gardener's tree is much magnificent, yeah? You must try a fruit so delicious. Have a seed, my friend. Maybe you will grow a beautiful tree someday. Huh, not of Burian origin, the Yog-Yog seed is one of the Sarcophagus's more curious finds. Most likely brought to the station by an acolyte of the Shamasal cause, or by some other curious interstellar travel. Huh. So is this a thing that when planted in the same kind of dirt has a different effect, I wonder? Can I try it here? A seed that can be planted. Let us see. It's very, very slowly reaching up. Okay, I think that's about all it's gonna do. Oh, maybe not. What an odd plant. I do like the idea of getting to grow a garden over multiple copies of the same cycle, multiple instances of the same cycle, in a way where the gardener does not even maybe recognize that that's happening. Ah, darn it. was just a little bit too slow to hit that last shot. Okay, there we go. Got a little bit of that to the good. Hello. Germinates into an algae carpet that will thrive on most surfaces. Produces aggregated fruits with a high nutrient density. Cut in half, its exposed structure weeps an intensely glowing lacteal secrete. That's okay. So an algae carpet. It's not clear to me what the utility of that will be, but you know, not everything needs to be about what it does for me. That said, hell yeah, look at what it's doing for me. Found and cultivated in abundance all over the orchard. Its high nutritional value, unfortunately, comes with a bland taste and texture. Eating a mushy berry feels like eating a cloud, which doesn't feel or taste like much at all, I have to imagine. But okay, and it sort of spreads out its field of algae, not necessarily in a way that I think is, you know, meant to mean anything to us. I wonder if I could... Nope. I feel like that was pretty well timed. We were not anywhere near reaching that ledge up there. I need my double jump. Alright, let's try that again with you not so close to the wall. Okay. It's not the cleanest thing. Not the cleanest thing ever, but it works. I think I want to just stay up here. There are so many different kinds of plants now and so many different places to plant them, and I really don't know what I'm doing or what I'm getting out of any individual placement aside from the obvious food. Is this enemy gonna try to come down here, or... You know, I don't know. Maybe they're not even an enemy. They're certainly like a living thing up there on the roof, but I shouldn't assume that everything's hostile. As much as I do love to do that. Yeah, I gotta say, I'm a little disappointed in the, what exactly we're getting out of the multi-jump. I just thought it was gonna be a little more impressive than that. This almost looks like a scarecrow. Okay. Just trying to make it back to a demon, I think. If that's not what we're doing, I have no idea what we are doing or how to accomplish it, so... I would like to air tesseract. Push up and E while jumping. Seems like it could be a traversal tool in addition to everything else, right? So it seems like maybe we can also see the location of anything we've ever unlocked. Is there enough blue here? Yeah, there totally is. Let's get quick follow-up. Not so much because I want quick follow-up, but because I was curious what else was behind it. So an Ouroboros spinner gets us a lot of what we need. And then post Mushi Berry. Yeah, another Kakumin will get us training here. Mostly what I'm trying to do here is just, like, feel out what's down which branch. Can I make that much green happen? Oh, I absolutely can make that much green happen. Now that I know that we don't get to keep stuff, first of all, it feels less consequential to spend just to grab and see what's beyond. And secondly, it feels way more important to scout out what is in what direction, because there could be some really valuable stuff somewhere. I do think that this is something I still need to actually get, and I need to do a better job of not spacing on our orange food. Okay, it's fine. Not quite ready for that yet. Hey there, friend. What are you looking at? Ah, hello again, my friend. Gardener usually keeps close to his garden. But there are so many strange and beautiful patches around here. Oh, you've happened upon one of those jumbles of machinery. Yeah. Looks complicated, but all those components make it brittle. I bet just about any plant could break this barrier in moments. But the only good planting spot here seems to be up there in the ceiling. Yeah. Oh, you think you can juggle this seed up there? Give it a swing. Oh, geez. Maybe. Let's try it. Okay, the backflip kicks it not straight up as much as I was expecting. Whoa, nice moves. Now, let's just wait a moment and... Should I maybe not be standing there? Oh, so close. Don't worry, this happens to Gardener all the time. Our little plant just doesn't have enough of a root system to support more growth right now. Yeah. But I'm sure it will absorb more nutrients from the soil in a while. We'll just have to wait a few months or so. How exciting! Oh, you can grab onto the little vines. I guess probably just that one, right? Yeah, but that's kind of fascinating. Well, it's not actually going to help me get up here. Okay. Nothing else that you can trivially grab onto, unfortunately. So I'm supposed to be going downward. I should probably stay somewhat focused here. So I can't go down on this screen, I can't go down on that screen. They are both currently blocked, I guess. Well, I guess we will see if there is progress to be made over here. Biomemory unit is booting up. Scan suggests subject has new memory imprints. Huh. So I can't do anything other than select... Oh, hold on. Burdens of a Chalice. Deliverance. The path to deliverance goes through both trials and tribulations. Yeah, no, we saw this, right? Trials make us strong, and I know I have to be stronger. Okay. I am the one to carry out the promise. I am Qualia. Does that mean Qualia is the speaker in all of these that we've seen? But so this is just a cutscene player that you have to pay every time you want to use it, I guess. Kind of strange, a little weird. Hey, Qualia. Oh, hello. Have we met before? That helmet, your face. Forgive me for staring, something about the plants around this patch stirs my awareness. Do you feel anything? Maybe a psychosomatic reaction? Shapes or shadows? Like forgotten memories? No? I'm sorry. I must be on my way. Gosh, I wish I could teleport around like everybody else can. Okay, got ourselves some more mnemonic mycelium. Although I don't necessarily know what I want to use it for. There we go. A prime pom-pom larvae. Okay, there's not really a penalty for failing this jump. Without the double jump, I don't think I'm making that under any circumstances anyway. Okay, the penalty is you're underwater now. Seems like maybe I can just breathe infinitely underwater, though? Yeah, am I still headed in the right direction? I don't really know what to make of what we're seeing right here, but I certainly can't interact with it. Okay, so here we almost certainly want to fall to the bottom, right? Where is the other dead thing? Huh, I don't know. Seems to have just kind of vanished. Alright, well, we're seeing things unfold here. We're getting a better grasp of the kinds of weirdness we will be facing without necessarily, a lot of concrete anything to go on. And I think that's where we can stop for today. The shape of the thing is revealing itself to us, both mechanically and story-wise, thematically, diegetically here. When you come back next time, I suppose we'll see what we can do with the nature of the predicament that we find ourselves in. Once you realize you're in a time loop, there's a lot of awfully useful stuff you can do. Hopefully we can figure out how to do some of it, and we'll see you then.